It's Tone Capone. You already know what time it is. Let's go. Welcome to Waves of the Bay.
Yeah, I said it's waves of the bay. If you ain't about the action, better find another lane. If you ain't providing platforms, better find another stage. I'm living in my purpose, every day is game day. And now it's time to level up. Give the people what they want, show the artist off and strut. Let the music do the talking while the talent gets the fun. They said it's all written, but I had to change the font. Come on, because I do what I want. Champions win, so I'm not about to taunt. After all the smoke clears, I'll be standing right here at the top with my peers, living life without fears. I'm full speed ahead, never looking in the mirror, never looking in the rear, cause I'm known to switch gears. Hey mom, thanks for raising me to be so brave. Tampa Bay, yeah, it's time for y'all to catch this wave. Ride the wave. Let's go. Let's go. Set it off.
All right, Waves of the Bay, live in effect, man. Y'all know what time it is. It is 21 right here on a Saturday night, man. We've been doing this thing so many Saturday nights in a row. Here for Tampa Bay, man. We're community radio. We get to do things that only we can do, man. A lot of these radio stations ain't checking for y'all. Like, they're really not. Like, they're not playing y'all's music. They're not worried about what y'all got going on. They're not, available for y'all. So that's one thing that we've been doing, man. I shout out my partner in crime, DJ Spaceship, once again. He likes to refer to us as the Spotify Tampa Bay, because pretty much I get to play whatever I want to, and everything I choose to play right now is all Tampa Bay. You know what I'm saying? So I can put 2 hours together week after week after week after week after week of just quality, because of Tampa Bay talent, man. And speaking of Tampa Bay talent, I got, one of the homies in the studio right now. Finally get to meet him in person, man. This was supposed to happen a long time ago, but damn that Rona, man. I promise you, COVID shut the studios down. But now that the studio is open, man, I want to welcome you here, Johnnie P, man. Johnnie P's in the studio.
What's up? Thank you for having me.
All good, man. All good. Thank you for taking time out and coming through, man, for real, chopping it up with us here at Waves of the Bay, man. So without further ado, man, you got a lot going on, man. I wanted to talk about the project you did with Seafood to begin with, man. Like, yo, that project was...
yeah.
I really want to hear about that, man. How did that even come together?
Man, so you talking about the Valley of the Dry Bones.
Yes, sir.
So Seafood, if you don't know, he's talking about Cuzzo Maine from the Villains.
Half of the Villains, one of the legends out of Tampa Bay as well.
For sure. Man, I can't even tell you how that came. Me and him just been kind of cool, for many years. And one day we was just like, yeah, let's do a track. And we jumped into, shout out to Vince Lava. We knocked one out.
Oh, man. Hell yeah.
It was actually the first track on there, Night Riders. We knocked that out. We listened to it. We was like, yeah, let's do another one.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, you got about 7 tracks. We was like, we're just going to throw it out there. But yeah, that was real fun to make. He's one artist in Tampa that keeps me on my toes. Like when I know I'm gonna do something with him, I make sure the sword is sharp, cause Maine don't play.
No. Ain't no half stepping with that one at all.
Yeah, no. So that was a pleasure. That's like my bro though. You know what I'm saying? That's my brother. So whenever we know what's gonna happen whenever we get into that.
I love to hear about just like collaborations between like artists and producers, and for people out there who don't know who you are, man, I'm sorry. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Let them know who you are, man.
I mean, you already know Johnnie P, City Squad Entertainment representative. For those of y'all who know City Squad, we go back to early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? We had a little run there. I decided to bring the name back around 2016. I dropped a project, Substance Over BS. We on the radio, which was kind of like getting my foot wet again. Like, okay, because that had been, should have been about 10 years before I really rapped.
My goodness.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what that was. That's where I actually met Mike from Mad Smooth.
All right.
And he did most of that project, and I was like, yeah, I'm sticking with dude because we got a nice sound together.
That guy is amazing as well, man. Y'all do got an amazing sound together. Like, honestly, like, I love to hear it.
Appreciate it.
Like, for real. So let me ask you this, because you just said it was like a 10-year gap in there. What actually sparked you to come back?
You know, to be honest about that, just showing my homeboys, you know, that was rapping with me that, hey, you can still do it. You know what I'm saying? Rapping is really not my dream at all. You know what I'm saying? I like more the business side, you know what I'm saying, of the music game. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason why. I mean, I love the music, don't get me wrong. I love MCing, I love all of that, but I'm really the guy behind the scenes who likes to put stuff together, and, you know, so I get a lot of that from artists in the city. Like calls, hey, what do you think about this? And, you know.
A lot of artists ain't got their business correct, man. So that's what I like to hear. That's refreshing right there, man. Like, because honestly, you can get money off of music in so many different ways, man. And, you know, I guess that kind of brings me into what we're about to talk about next with Paperline, man. Like, how did you even become, you know, part of a soundtrack, or, you know, how did this even come about?
Oh, so the writer and director, my homeboy Ryan, another person is like my brother.
Shout out Ryan, man.
Absolutely.
I just added him on Facebook, man. Shout out Ryan, yo.
But Buddy is mad talented.
I already know.
Mad talented.
I already know.
Movie's crazy. So we met actually arguing. I meet a lot of people arguing. I'm a very passionate person. You know what I'm saying? When I have my you know, my opinion, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna analyze it, list out the facts, why I feel this way. You know, people say I like to argue. That's what they say. But that's how we met. We was arguing about some civil rights. I was on the Malcolm side. He was on the MLK side. We was going at it. But that's how we met, and we just stayed cool. Like, it got to a point where we both was like, you know what, we really not our enemy. You know what I'm saying? We mad at each other, but you know what I'm saying, let's come together and start doing some stuff. So he actually shot one of my music videos on the City Squad project. So that was probably about 2016. So yeah, big up Paperline. He talked to me about it a while back, and I just, you know, when you just kind of head nod and you listening to somebody because it sounded, I ain't gonna lie, it sounded crazy at first. He like, yeah, it's gonna be like a black fraternity, but it's a martial arts film where I'm like,
he was like, all right, bro.
Yeah, all right, you know.
It sounds dope, yep.
But then when he actually started doing it and showing me the clips and stuff, I was like, yeah, and he mentioned he needed a song, he said, I want to do something like a Wu-Tang, because this is Kung Fu. I was like, all right, I thought about it, I was like, And I was like, 4 other spitters, like Laz, immediately I was like, okay, boom, Laz. The Villains, that's already 4, and I was like, 5th, and I was like, Chris Jackson. And it was funny because me and Chris Jackson was actually at odds at the time. But I was like, let me go in and holler at him. And we talked, you know what I'm saying, about things that had happened or things, you know what I'm saying? He was like, dang, it really wasn't even nothing. It's just like a misunderstanding. And we got cool. We jumped in the studio, knocked out 5 Venoms. I showed it to him. He was like, man, that's dope. I was like, yeah, I might as well just do the whole soundtrack to it, huh? And he's like,
just like that.
All right. He's like, I got some homeboys in Baltimore that they you know, got to be down. But yeah, I was like, all right, cool. Boom. Just hit the studio. Called up Mike. History. And the second premiere is actually happened. If you missed the first one, which was sold out crazy.
Y'all doing big things, man. Like, for real. Like, for the Bay, like, overall, y'all doing big things, man. Like, straight up.
And that's what it's about. If you missed it, the second show is going to be at Look Cinemas over there on University. Okay. 4:00 September 3rd. Get your tickets now because they're selling out.
Labor Day weekend.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
All right, that's what's up, man. So, yeah, we got Johnnie P, man, City Squad Entertainment in the studio right now, WMNF Tampa, Waves of the Bay. I'm Tone Capone, man. So you're talking about these artists and you're talking about these spitters. I'm looking at the names, man. Villains, Chris Jackson, Laz. If we're going to do a remix, give me 2 artists that you would put on there. And
replace it 2 other ones, or just...
Just to add on. I'm going to have you replace anybody. I ain't going to go there with you now.
Okay. Ooh, that's a tough question. That is a tough one.
Because the ones you got on here, man, I'm actually going to be rocking with Laz tomorrow night, man.
I'm going to keep it real. Oh, I got it already. Boom. I got both of them. Cum Laude and Tom G.
Ooh, okay. So why haven't you made that happen?
Why haven't I? I got a track with Cum Laude on...
I'm talking about the remix, though. I'm talking about the remix, though.
See, listen, so this was going on. I can't even think about a remix because we actually doing a 5 Venoms project.
Okay.
So I can't.
Okay.
I'm already doing
you.
that, and I'm doing a City Squad project, which is I had already started the City Squad project, and then when the soundtrack came and told us, hey, gotta put a halt on that. We gotta do this. Boom. So I got 2 other group projects. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't even.
How soon are they on the way?
See, look at this pressure you putting on me.
I got you, man. I got you right here. I got
the pressure on. Venoms. I'm gonna say early, top of the year.
Okay.
City Squad probably last quarter this year.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Ugh.
Shouts out to Lil E too. He coming home on the 1st, so boom, we already know. Shout out to Chris Jackson too.
Hey, that's the homie right there, man. I known Chris Jackson for a minute. I actually got the chance to do his Black Lives Matter album release party. I actually got to host that. So way back when, man. That's how far we go back. So
yeah,
shout out Chris Jackson, man.
Shout out, and the Chris Jackson show. I can't wait to see that.
Oh man, people sleep on his lyricism too, man. Like I'm looking at I think so.
On Chris,
I think so, man. I think people overlook it a lot.
I don't see how, but I mean, if they do,
they do until it gets there. Then once you put it in their face, that's it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he gets overlooked in my opinion, man. That dude, he be spitting.
It could be because people like what they like. People are drawn to different things. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's special about both groups, like the Venoms and City Squads. Like everybody got their total separate identity. How they rap and everything is just different. And we appreciate each other's craft. How they, because I'm saying, dang, I wouldn't have came like that. How Maine came on it, you know what I'm saying? So it's a beautiful thing.
Let me ask you this, man. I know you got a track with Michael Joe May. What was it like working with him in the studio?
With Michael Joe May.
What was it like working with him in the studio?
He's crazy, funny, just funny dude. Like the spirit Mike had. Like he used to call me Papa Joe, cause how ruthless we was in the studio. Me and Mike, Matt Smooth Mike. We just be like, yeah, flat, do it again, do it again, nah. But it was a love and respect there because I'm gonna keep it real with you. I haven't heard somebody make a smoother sounding song with Mike Joe than me and Mike from Matt Smooth. I haven't heard it, and I think that's because we're music. I was in you know what I'm saying. I didn't hop off the porch till like 17. So I was in chorus, like Glee Club. So like I have a certain skill set in the studio that other people don't really have when it comes to music and my ear for music, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, that's why that is, you know what I'm saying? So just like rest in peace, Mike Joe. That's just crazy how that happened out of nowhere, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
I just want to send healing energy to his family and all his friends. You know what I mean? Already, man. I had to ask you about that. That's the homie too, man. So yeah.
I actually, we got to do the tribute for him. I got plenty of music over here for Michael Joe. So yeah, rest in peace, Michael Joe, man. We got Johnnie P, man. City Squad Entertainment, Paper Line. You talking about the 2 projects you got dropping the end of the year, the beginning of the new year. What else you got going on?
So the City Squad documentary, that's another thing that we got. I shouldn't even say that because I feel like somebody gonna probably bite it. And
you heard it here
a
first.
Documentary gonna come out and say, you know what I'm saying?
Copyrighted.
But that's one thing. Shout out to Teflon Tron. You know what I'm saying?
Tron, shout out to you, bro.
He hit me up and was like, yo, this is what I want to do. And I get it because City Squad is so diverse, and the thing that makes it special is like it's based on brotherhood, like from inception to now. Like there's no contracts. First of all, what I like signing somebody, an artist, when I ain't blue. That don't make sense to me. So it's just like we all got the same goal. We meet, we talk stuff out. Okay, we're gonna do this. Everybody's their own boss, really. You got Ralph Rose. You know what I'm saying? He does take off. Racked Up Slim don't wait for nobody to put out music. He just call me and be like, hey, I just dropped something. All right. You know what I'm saying? Noel, a.k.a. the 6th man, he's always on point. Man, it's crazy. Little E, he's like the heart and beat and soul of the squad. You know? Giz, super talented dude as well. He's another producer. He produced, I don't know if you heard of the track Head Tie on the soundtrack.
Not yet.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And that one doing numbers. Matter of fact, the project well over at this point 100,000 spins.
I got mad talent, man.
Hey, we're gonna bring that plaque to the city.
I'm all about it, man. I want to see it.
Guaranteed. I mean,
y'all
we already
definitely
got
put
one.
the work in for it, for sure.
We already got. We got. Well, I don't count the person back in the day, but we Mike and El Quote got that mainstream plaque. So when I seen that, I was like, oh yeah.
Shout out El Quote, man. I probably we might see if I got some time to spend some Quote. I've spent Quote the past couple weeks, man.
Quote's dope.
Quote is dope, man. I got plenty of Quote over here, man. That's the homie right there for sure, man. But what I want you to do is drop your social media information so everybody can find you, please.
You know what I'm saying? You can hit me at Twitter at JamNastyJ. You can hit me on IG at City Squad ENT. And if it's about business, you can email me at citysquadentertainment@gmail.com.
There it go, man. Waves of the Bay, live in effect, man. Johnnie P in the studio. I'm about to go ahead and play some of the music from the Paperline soundtrack. We got a Saru coming in the studio here in about, probably about 30 minutes, man. Tampa Bay Watch Artist of the Week. Make sure you're following us all social media at Waves of the Bay. Once again, I'm Tone Capone, Johnnie P, City Squad Entertainment. Thank you for joining us tonight, man. For real, man. I appreciate you taking time out to come through.
Thank you. Blessings. The pleasure's all mine, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate it. And like you said, man, I'm just happy to meet you finally. We can talk so much.
I know,
over the years.
And what's even going to be better is like when we circle back around and I get the update of how life is going in, let's say, like 3-4 months.
Oh, facts.
When everything is just still progressing. Those are the good conversations right there, man.
Oh, yeah.
For real.
Absolutely.
But nah, man, I appreciate you coming through for sure, man. Hey, let's get into the music. Waves of the Bay, live in effect. Let's get into it.
It's Tone Capone. You already know what time it is. Let's go. Welcome to Waves of the Bay. Yeah, I said it's Waves of the Bay. If you ain't about the action, better find another lane. If you ain't providing platforms, better find another stage. I'm living in my purpose, every day is game day. And now it's time to level up. Give the people what they want, show the artist off and strut. Let the music do the talking while the talent gets the fun. They said it's all written, but I had to change the fun. Come on, because I do what I want. Champions win, so I'm not about to taunt. After all the smoke clears, I'll be standing right here at the top with my peers, living life without fears. I'm full speed ahead, never looking in the mirror, never looking in the rear, cause I'm known to switch gears. Hey, mom,